Hey guys, we'll hear more from Jess and Shailene later in the show, but let's switch gears for a second and talk about fair trade. It's something you may have already heard about, like fair trade coffee. And today, Stephen Fabian has a story about some New Jersey teens who are using the holidays to raise awareness about fair trade.
We wish you a fair trade Christmas.
It's a sign of the season. Christmas carolers singing classic holiday tunes.
Fair trade New Year.
But wait, what was that again?
We wish you a fair trade Christmas and a fair trade New Year.
We wish you a fair trade Christmas?
Wishing people a fair trade Christmas, a fair trade New Year.
We use the same tune, but we're singing, like different songs about lyrics about fair trade.
A unique twist to a holiday favorite, but it's how teens like Ben and Kate are getting holiday shoppers to pay attention to a cause they care about.
Workers with unions and free fair elections.
A really good response ever since we started. I mean, Montclair is a great town to be working with fair trade. We have a lot of really open-minded individuals who love to listen to us sing and they love to hear our message.
In fact, Montclair, New Jersey was recently declared a fair trade town. One of only 8 in the nation, it means the town has committed to use fair trade products when they can, like serving fair trade coffee at public meetings. But what is fair trade anyway?
Well, basically, fair trade is an idea. It's a way of trading with the global economy. It's a way of helping out people who produce these products like chocolate and coffee and tea, and it makes sure that these farmers are paid fairly for their product.
Fair trade basically means if you buy a fair trade certified product, you're buying something where the person who made it is getting paid a fair living wage. There's no child or sweatshop labor involved. There's environmental standards, so everything is environmentally friendly.
Fair living wage, good working standards, environmentally friendly. These are some of the standards growers must follow for their products to be considered fair trade. In the U.S., an agency certifies the growers and makes sure they are following these rules. And the goal of singing carols outside about fair trade is, of course, to bring customers inside stores like this, where they can pick up all sorts of different fair trade products.
Every fair trade product is labeled with a little fair trade certification.
But even fair trade has its critics. Some say there's no way to supervise every grower in different countries, so there's no way of knowing for sure if they're following fair trade standards. And some say that even at fair trade wages, these farmers still don't earn enough. There's also the criticism of fair trade creating a false demand. For example, if your fair trade coffee costs 25 cents more, a ripple effect occurs. It creates a perceived or false demand of the coffee in the market. The higher price encourages more production, and that lowers the overall value of coffee, fair trade or not. In the end, it hurts coffee growers and sellers. But it's not the law of supply and demand that Ben says matters most to him.
There's kids who are younger than my brothers. I have a 8-year-old brother, and there are kids his age out there chopping down cocoa beans with machetes. And that image, that is just sort of something that sparks me into realizing, okay, this is something that we can't stand for.
For me, fair trade, it puts a face behind the product that you're buying.
We wish you a fair trade Christmas.
Creating a new tradition by spreading holiday cheer and awareness on fair trade, even if it means changing some old holiday favorites.
And poverty for farmers and all of their kin.
Stephen Fabian, Channel One News.
And a fair trade New Year.